Well, what's up, everyone? I want to thank you guys for joining me today. This is Nelson. And as you guys know, I am a life coach, a relationship and a spiritual transformation life coach. And I love it because to me, I get to share with others my experience that I have experienced in life after 18 years of marriage and found myself in the place of a divorce and was so scared. And matter of fact, was thinking about hurting myself and hurting others. It was hard. But guess what? I'm here today and I'm here to share my experience with you guys. And there is 4 steps that I've used. I've shared it in the first video that I did before. 4 steps that I have used to overcome and to rebuild my life. As you can see, my shirt say a renewed mind will change your lifestyle. I had to renew my mind, the way I was thinking, the kind of things that was going through my mind. I had to renew my mind. I had to change my thinking. And that's what got me here today. That's why I'm here. I can share my experience with you. I have 4 steps that I have used to rebuild my life and start a new life where I am now in the process of going on 12 years, 12 happy years of marriage with a wonderful wife and 4 kids and 4 from my previous marriage. Now, for most of us, we can be so scared to share with others. But you got to understand, you have something that can help someone else. You have something that someone need. You have something to say that can help someone to come out, to get up from where they're at and build their confidence so that they can start to grow again. Now, these 4 steps that I've used to help me and to propel me into that place where now I feel so happy. I feel so good about myself and I feel so good about life. The first one is building confidence. You have to build confidence to overcome the fear that is trying to keep you back. The second one is lifestyle. I love that because you see, by changing my thinking, it changed my life. It changed my life completely. The third one is faith, reconnecting with my true self, getting to know who I really am, helps me to believe that this power that is inside of me, that God's power can help me to get to another level. It can take me to a place I can get into that quiet spot and I begin to think and my mind begin to be renewed with all these wonderful ideas. The fourth one is relationship. I believe all relationships should be built on love. Strong relationship is what got me through some of the hard times that I was facing at that time. Strong relationship that I had with friends. It really helps me to overcome some things. Now I'm going to go back to number one because I just want to share a little bit of number one because the whole coast is there. And if you want us to work together, if you think that we can work together, you can always drop me a line and let me know, and then we can go from there. But I want to touch a little bit on this: overcoming fear, building confidence to overcome the fear that was trying to destroy my life. And one of the fear that I had, this was one of the biggest one I believe, is what my family, my sisters, what are they going to say? Because I don't have a brother right now. My sisters, what are they going to say? My family, when they find out, because nobody knows that I was going through this thing. Nobody knew. Everybody think that everything was good until I told them, and like every mouth was open, you know. But with this fear, as I was driving, I have my own business. I'm driving my truck, and I'm thinking going down the road, full speed ahead. Man, that's a good place right there that I can just end it all right there. Just run my truck right into that bridge right there and end it all. Why? Because I wouldn't have to explain to them and tell them what was going on. I didn't have to explain to them and listen to what they was going to say. Not that they was going to condemn me, but the thoughts of what they would think and how they would see me as a failure begin to override, begin to take over. And I began to think on the negative side to end that, to not to face them. I could just go ahead and end it right now. Or I can go ahead and hurt that other person right now because of what they have done to me. All those thoughts. because of fear. Fear of starting over was another one. Fear is like, I don't know what to do. I don't know how to do it. There's so many things that I wasn't doing that now I have to do. I will have to do those things. And because of that fear, it's like, oh, you should go ahead and end it now. And if you do it real fast and quick, you wouldn't even feel it. And I would show them, oh yeah, I'll show them. But who's gonna be hurting from all this? One of the things that came to my mind was my children. How would they feel? I have to build the confidence to face this thing, to face the fear, to bring it under subjection, to control it and to release it, to let it go. You have to face it head on. Who's going to hurt from this? Who's going to benefit from this? I have to ask myself those questions. And I had to look back at my past life and look at the things that I've done and overcame, how I was successful by doing some things, even with my business. Even I was afraid when I bought this truck. I was afraid. I brought the truck home on the weekend, and I was supposed to start working that Monday. And I went over there and I look at the truck. I'm like, man, this thing is so big. This 18-wheeler right here. God, I think I made one of the biggest mistakes in my life. And I was thinking about just taking it back. But I built up the courage. I built the confidence in myself to go and to get into that truck that Monday, and I drove to Miami back, and I started driving, and I was driving ever since. But it takes me building up my courage. It takes me building confidence to overcome that fear to go and drive that truck that day. And when I look back at that incident right there, it helps me to build my confidence again from that experience. I look at my past experience, and it helps me to build the confidence to override that fear, to overcome that fear of trying to hurt myself or to end it so that I won't face the reality of what was taking place. You have to build that confidence. Now, in the next video, we're going to talk about how you build that confidence. Because you see, when you're going through this thing right there, you're not thinking anything that is positive. There is so much that going through your mind, so much that's going through your mind that, well, matter of fact, I'm gonna go ahead and share this. You have to, one of the first things you have to do is to get yourself away from anything that would trigger anger. Pull yourself away from that place where you at. If I mean, if it's the same area that you both live in, find a distance, create a circumference. Yeah, create a circle, create a circle that you're not seeing, you're not having no contact, because you're going to need that time. You're going to need a moment to settle yourself down so that you can start thinking positive. Because if you stay in the same area or in the same neighborhood or whatever, and you're seeing the things that cause you to get angry all the time, it's just going to repeat itself. But sometimes you just need to step away. You just need to pull yourself away from that which will trigger you. It's just like a person who's alcoholic. If he keep going to parties where they are serving free drinks, what's going to happen? If his friends keep inviting him and he's saying yes, what's going to happen? He don't want to say no because he don't want to hurt some feelings. So in order for him not to get the invitation, it's like pull away, move, change your location, get away for a minute so that you can recuperate yourself, so that you can think positive, so you can think the right way and you can make the right decision. I have to pull myself away. I had wonderful friends that I could leave where I was in that vicinity right there and go and stay with them for a few days and get myself together, get my thoughts together. Because the thoughts that was going to my mind, I was scared to the point that I was thinking about hurting myself. So scared. What would other people think about me? What will my family say? The opinions of others was creating so much fears. I mean, just my thought of the opinion of others was creating so much fear in me that it almost makes me hurt myself. Almost. But I build the confidence by looking back at myself, by thinking over my life. And for me to do that, I had to be in a place, like I said, I had to remove myself where I can get that quiet time. I'm not seeing the things that cause me to be in that place where I'm at right there. And I'm not seeing that person. I'm not seeing my ex. I'm not seeing the house. I'm not seeing all this because I'm about to lose the house. I'm not seeing all that. So I'm in a place now, in a quiet place at one of my friends' house where I can think and look over my life and build the confidence to step up and tell my family what was going on. And when they have questions, I can answer those questions and not getting angry to the point that I'm going to go over there and I'm going to do this and I'm going to do that. Plus, it gives me a chance to think about those who really want to help. Yes, they have a good intention, but when you start talking about more fishes in the seas, and it's like you're adding fuel to the fire. Now you're gonna get angry, man. If it was me, and now you're gonna get angry. You have to pull yourself away so that you can calm down and begin to think in a positive way. And that's what I love when it said a renewed mind. When you change your thinking, it will change your lifestyle because the way I was thinking, I wouldn't have been here today. I wouldn't have been free. But because I build up the confidence, even though I was scared to step away, to find a place so I can think and think in a positive way. Today, I'm here to share with you guys these 4 steps that rebuilt my life, that renewed my mind, and get me in the place where now, not just one business, but we're working in three with a wonderful wife and some wonderful kids, awesome friends, and life is good. Just enjoying life. But it takes changing my thinking that have changed my lifestyle. And I believe that it can do the same thing for you too. I am confident that it will change your life forever. If you are facing something like this and you want us to work together, drop me a line. Drop me a line. Don't suppress what you can get rid of. I suppress that so much. I suppress the fear of what others might think about me. I suppress other people's opinions, the thought of other people's opinions to the point that it almost drives me to kill myself, to commit suicide. But I'm here today and it is so good. So those 4 steps is you're building confidence, lifestyle, faith, and relationship. I believe those 4 can touch every areas of your life as we go through those 4 steps that will change your life mentally, physically, financially, spiritually. It will change your life completely because it has done that for me. I have evidence. And until next time, this is Nelson. Love you guys. Peace. And I will put all the links in the description. If you love my shirt, there will be a link there too. Check them out. There's more than just this one. Until next time, love you guys. Peace. You have a wonderful day. And remember, life is good. When you change your thinking, it will change your lifestyle. It will change your lifestyle. There is more for you, and there's more to you than you can ever imagine. You are great. There's greatness in you. You just need to tap into it and pull from within because that's where your strength comes from. Love you guys. I'm not out. Peace.